Hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is Reality with D. How you doing? Come and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell button. You will be notified with a video. I want to do briefly talk about the Met Gala. I wasn't going to even do a video on the Met Gala, but it got all up in my crowd space. And you know when things get in my crowd space, I got to talk about it, okay? So let's get right on into it. So I was minding my own business, as I sometimes do. But not since I've been a content creator. I can't seem to do that. So, I got an alert from Threads, and it was saying that Megyn Kelly was on her soapbox again. So, Megyn Kelly is a former Fox News contributor. She actually was involved in a lawsuit where several blonde women had decided that they were going to sue Fox because of sexual discrimination. Now, the reason why I brought that up is because I thought maybe, just maybe, she would be more sensitive to, minorities, and how white women are considered a minority in this country as well. But no such luck with that. She's still very conservative and very, in my opinion, racist. So she gets on the air and she's like, what the hell is diaper dandyism anyway? Who does this? Nobody knew what the hell was going on at the Met Gala. Well, apparently the people who were there knew what the hell was going on. I did a little research and I found out that Dapper Dan is a very, very popular designer / stylist. And I found out he was still alive because I thought he was dead, y'all. 80 years old, born in 1944, has a child. I thought he was gay, so it could be gay with a child. So it happens. But my point is to say, with all the hate that she was spewing, it was quite weird to me. I was like, what motivated this woman to be, y'all, she looked angry, her damn face was red, her neck was red. I mean, she was as mad as she was when she found out that Jesus was black. It was amazing to me. And to spew this type of hate when you were in this lawsuit. Oh, wokeism is winning. Are we winning? Is wokeism winning? How? The fuck? Winning what? Because we got one dedication at the Met Gala? One. How long has Anna Wintour been doing the Met Gala? 40-some years. And we get one? Are you serious, lady? When Caucasian people of this nature, and then you have a platform. And the thing about it is, the reason why I can't think of the Fox News founder's name at this moment, it escapes me. But when he founded Fox News, the reason why he used little pretty blonde women to sit in the middle of the couch is to make it more relatable to women who were conservative women, and to make the conservative white male more, to make, what they were talking about more appealing to the conservative white male. Because what does a conservative white male like more than a sensitive, blonde, beautiful woman with a big chest? Well, they objectify them, but in my opinion, but hey, that's neither here nor there. This is the same thing that she tried to put on Anna Wintour as far as choosing Dapper Dandyism. Was she mad because she wasn't invited? Is she mad because she couldn't wear a pretty suit and look beautiful? Now, when I first heard about this, I immediately thought of Jadani. And I hate, they got to say, I'm a classic man. That was the epitome to me of what Dapper Dan, represented. I thought that he looked so upkept, so just put together. And you just don't see that very often. And men who wear things like this are called simps, right? But I tell you, I wish that wasn't the case. I wish that I could see a black man every once in a while that just had it all put together. Now, supposedly, there is a fraternity in the D9 that represents Dapper Dandyism quite a bit, and it's supposed to be the Kappas. Wear bow ties, button up gentleman types, the nice loafers and things like that. But a lot of them have surprisingly gotten away from that, which is not a bad thing. Sometimes I would, because they dress that way at Jackson State just about every day. I would like to see them get away from that. Matter of fact, okay, I put it this way. I would wanted a happy medium. Sometimes I would have loved to have seen them not so buttoned up, not so put together. Every once in a while with a sagging jean on, but that wasn't the case when I was in school at Jackson State. They all wore suspenders, all wore loafers, suit jackets, bow ties. Every once in a while, you would see some with some K-Swiss on and some khakis and a polo shirt. But that's about the worst it was back then. You know what I'm saying? And that was bad for them. But the representation of the Harlem Renaissance and how these black men dressed back then, I love to see it. And then it was just for one night. Get your damn panties out of a bunch, girl. Relax. You sound, like I said, you sound jealous and just angry for no damn reason. What is it? She was pandering to black folks. And we get tired of seeing mayonnaise representation all the time. And when I say mayonnaise, I mean without no taste. Girl, Dapper Dan put the zhoosh in fashion. God damn it. The pocket square, the bow tie, the suspenders, just like my mother used to describe how my great grandfather used to dress. She say, she called him Papa. She said, Papa was a mean dresser, baby. And for Caucasian people out there, mean doesn't mean angry and upset. Mean like up with the fashion. Suspenders, khaki pants every day. She said he wore nice slacks with button-up shoes and loafers and the Dapper Dan look. So it wasn't that he just actually invented it. He just put it in front of people. And just let us have something. Megyn Kelly. Damn. I mean, she showed her white ass. Do you hear me? Go on over there and check out. Pull it up on, if you're interested in seeing it, pull it up on Threads. Megyn Kelly's rant on the Met Gala this year. A mess. This heifer showed her butt. And it was just, I couldn't even believe it. I mean, I've heard her say some very salacious and asshole type things. But to just sit there and just give all of that to an evening of style and elegance, it was unreal to me. And yeah, it got up in my crawl space and it made me feel some kind of way. But you can't expect anything less out of a Fox News correspondent or former Fox News correspondent. But at the same time, shit, girl, I mean, they treated you, the women there, all. So in honor of Dapper Dan, I'm going to attach a little picture of him at the beginning of this video. And I hope you enjoyed this video because I just wanted to pay homage to him. When in all actuality, the Met Gala happened so damn long ago, I forgot about it. And like I said, I wasn't going to even do a video on it until I saw that help. Showing her ass. We damn ridiculous. It is amazing to me the amount of hate that somebody... Wait a minute. Y'all, just think about this thing right here. The amount of hate that you can have built up in your body. Don't that hurt? Don't that start making you feel ill? I've said this before and I'll say it again. There will be no harmony amongst white people if there were no people of color in America. I can assure you of that. Look at how they treated each other in Europe. They fought with each other so much in Europe. How they came and, quote unquote, wink, wink, side eye, discovered America. The fuck? Because throughout history, no people, this is my opinion and alleged, but if you look it up, you will find it with the facts that back this up. But I'm going to have to say alleged because of YouTube purposes. Side eye on that. But there is no people in the world more violent than what happened to indigenous people from Caucasian people. What happened to African people from Caucasian people? Aboriginal people in Australia from Caucasian people. No harsher treatment than what they have done throughout the world. Through colonization. There is no wars in history dedicated to a race like the violence committed towards these indigenous people by Caucasian people. Now, they don't want y'all to know that. They don't want it to be written. They want everything to be glossed over for some reason. But it is what it is, because they damn sure don't mind reminding black people that Africans so Africans. Right? But their part in it, in the slave trade and all the other shit that they did and all the other parts in colonization, they don't want it to be advertised. They don't want it to be placed in history. How, I only heard of one black person who decided not to take the Rhodes Scholar athlete. Rhodes Scholarship? Because of who it was named from. And all the things that he did in the Congo to black people. Sometimes you have to take a stand on principle. Right? That's neither here nor there. If I got a damn Rhodes Scholarship, I sure take it. I'm going to take it and say, well, before I take this, let me just say this, and they'll probably take it back. He was a motherfucker, okay? He just killed black people for sport. They had already won the Congo and had already colonized the area, but he decided he wanted to kill 1 million more to make an example. Okay? That's neither here nor there. Back to Dapper Dan. I appreciate Dapper Dan's contribution to fashion, but I'm just going to go over a few looks. Now that I got into it, I might as well. The first look I had was Halle Berry. Y'all, I am so hurt by this. It hurt my feelings now. I was like, what in the hell is Halle Berry doing? Halle Berry. The fuck? Hated it. I saw Future. It looked okay to me. He got panned by a lot of people. It was nothing that I would write home about. I'm just talking about him. I don't have a picture of him. We're going to move right on along. Kim Kardashian's dress, I actually liked. But a lot of people thought, that this is something that she's always done. But baby, let me talk about Miss Janelle Monáe. For me, out of all the looks that I saw, and I damn sure didn't watch no Met Gala, I just saw clips and shit. But for me, she gets it best dressed from head to toe. And speaking of Dapper Dandyism, if you watch, I think it's the Willy Wonka movie, not the one, not the Chocolate Factory. I'm talking about his origins. They had this type of dress on there with the eyepieces and things like that, from head to toe. This is my favorite all-time favorite look of hers. Y'all, I love this. I love the red and white. Y'all know how I love good mixed match arm and shoulder. Like, you remember when I told y'all about how much I love, if you watch my video, how much I love that black and white that Mel wore when they called her Cruella de Vil at her event. That is exactly what Janelle Monáe did. She had on red on one side, but it wasn't solid. It was red and white, and on the other side it was black and white. But the block was different. And it says, "Oh, I think this is what made her even madder." Now that I'm reading this, because my pictures have descriptions on them. Black dandyism and the styling of the black diasporic identity. Oh, that must have been what it was. If only they had said dandyism, she might have not looked it up and found out what it was. Since how she said nobody knew what it was. So moving right along, I talked about Halle Berry and how much she looked mess. I probably had her name in there. I think her name was Sabrina. I don't see all the names on here because I took pictures of pictures. Of course, that's how we do it in the world of, I think her name was Sabrina Carpenter or something like that. I hated this. What was she doing? To me, some of these looks were just damn disrespectful. You wouldn't see no damn Dapper Dan and no bathing suit leotard type shit. I don't care if it is a suit. That big hair and big head girl who gone somewhere. Now, this Hamilton guy, for me, both of his looks was on point for me. He wore a black suit and a white suit, and he was sharp from head to toe. I thought he looked really, really handsome. He was a race car driver. I don't know him like that. Now, Shakira, come to the front. I like your dress, plain and simple, but what in the hell? This ain't dandyism. Okay. Now, my second favorite look was on Nicki Minaj. Now, y'all know I'm no fan of hers. But from head to toe, I loved her look. Did I say toe? I hated them damn shoes. Well, I didn't hate the shoes because they went with the outfit perfectly. Hell, she couldn't walk in them because the dress was so tight at the bottom. Mermaid look, very nice. It fit her perfectly. It was nice to see on Nicki Minaj. It was nice to see her just look feminine, not without the pink wings and the blue hair. It just nice to look. She had the black hair pent with a feather. She looked amazing, y'all. Amazing, so pretty. And with all the extra looks and all the Botox and all that she's had put in her face, you forget how really naturally beautiful she was. And her natural beauty came out on the Met Gala carpet that night. Now, let me get into Rihanna. Now, Rihanna's pregnant again. And that man keep pumping her up them babies. Pump it up. Pump it up. And she's pregnant again, y'all. And this is her new thing, I guess. We're going to pop out on something. Pop out and show people that I'm pregnant again. But the only reason why I have an issue with her being pregnant, because I don't have an issue with women getting impregnated before marriage and all that type of shit. I'm not with all that moral high ground type of stuff. That's not me. Because I am, laid back and relaxed and chill about stuff like that. I just think that this man is, how they say women be trapping men. She the billionaire. Then this dude is a damn criminal. If you ask me, I think he did it. Whatever they said he did, I think he did it. Okay? But I will say she looked amazing. When she turned her ass around, it pissed me off because so pretty in the front, but that damn whole suit coat on the back of her ass was ridiculous. Why do that to this beautiful outfit? Now I can see how she tied the suit coat around her waist and just left it around the waist. No. She had to attach it to her ass, which made her ass look enormous, seeing as how hell she's pregnant. And I should know because I have an enormous ass myself. But hell, I went at the Met Gala. I hated the back of the dress. But she was on thing. Don't get it twisted. And baby, let me tell you. Come on in the room. Let me tell you. Did I say? Okay, so Anika was my second best dress. Janelle was my first best dress. But I'm going to have to give a tie to Zendaya and Anika. Baby, when I tell you Zendaya had the damn look of the evening, when I tell you she was put together and looking dapper, shout out to Dapper Dan. This was it. This was the look of the evening if you wanted to do white. But apparently I've heard that some people was upset because she had on an outfit that was similar to someone else's. But it wasn't exactly the same because I saw both outfits. Now I did pull this up. And I forgot to mention my good girl, my good Judy, who people, shout out to people, say we favor Miss Taraji. I liked it. A lot of people didn't like Taraji. I just, only thing it was, because the same thing with that Sabrina chick. I just wish it was a little bit longer. I don't have a picture of Taraji's look. She's an honorable mention for me. She still looks beautiful, in my opinion. And I love the way she had the gold grills at the bottom. And then when she talked, she looked like she was, with the a little bit of pimp style too. Now, if you know anything about Dapper Dandyism, I mean, and American Pimpism, I guess if that's the word, you would know that a lot of black pimps dress like in this type of Harlem Renaissance style as well. I don't know what made pimps decide that they couldn't wear blue jeans and t-shirt to work. But if you watch Golden, baby, I'm telling you, you talking about fly dressing. Yes, ma'am. Pimps did not wear their pants hanging around their asses. If you were talking about a real pimp, when these dudes walking around talking about, I'm a pimp, I'm a hustler. Did y'all see American Gangster? Did y'all see how the guy, what his name, Frank White, the guy that Denzel was supposed to be in the movie, that he acted so well in? Did you see how he dressed in that movie? Was his pants hanging down around his ass and showing his drawers? No, ma'am. Nothing like that. And not that I judge dudes who wear this look. I don't mind saying, I just don't want to see you draw in your asshole. Because some of these drawers be looking kind of dirty. Look like you took a dump and forgot to wipe. Those dudes. Pull them up some. I don't want to see you draw. But again, that's not the look of the true pimp, or that's not the look of the true gangster, or the true what was the other one I said? Gangster, pimps, hustlers. Yeah, they dressed very, very fine, very, very dapper, if you will. Like I said, dapper dandyism. They were ultimate epitome of that look, and I think that's what Taraji was going for. Now, I saw Tracy Ellis Ross's outfit. I hated it, and I'm an unpopular opinion. I hated her mama's outfit. It was over the top, but that's Diana Ross, and I'm no fan. So there's that. So what I'm going to do at this moment is close. This was more historical for me than to talk about the fashions. I did the history because I wanted this woman to know that there are some of us who actually did the research and understand that this is a part of American fabric. Just like whatever white contributions are made to America. We always have to fight and talk about our contributions and fight for our representation in America. This was one event. And she lost her shit. And I just can only imagine how many other Caucasians felt the same way. But like I said, that's just how they are, child, at times. Not all. But that one for sure. It's sad that we have to say not all when we know that you should know what we're talking about. We're talking about specifically that woman and people like her, because they are out there and stop being in denial about it, because it is what it is on that. And with that, I'm going to close. But before I do, I would like for you to please come on in, like, comment, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell button. You will be notified when I upload a video. Share the video. Why? Because sharing is indeed caring. And as I do when I close, I'm going to chunk them up. Deuces. Oh, and I would like to add one more thing, because sometimes us content creators can do that. I just want to say, as far as Dolce goes, I did not hate her look like everybody else did. The fro was froing. The only thing I hated about it is that she had on short pants. Now, the way she treated her people, they should have kept the damn umbrellas on. I just wanted to add that I did like her outfit. I also liked Halle Bailey's look. Yes, I just wasn't feeling the short pants on the people. But, and then it made her hips look a little bit wider. But other than that, I did like Halle Berry's look. Not Halle Berry. Halle Bailey and Dolce. And I'm going to close for real this time.